lovely viewers, I'm back, and today I'd like to talk to you about my favorite victory roll hairstyle, which I like to call the Triple Roll Delight. Well, alright, let's begin. Well, I would have to say that victory rolls are perhaps the most recognizable 1940s hairstyle, and it's certainly the hairstyle that a lot of girls would like to figure out how to do. I mean, it really just says World War II, 1940s, it moves into the rockabilly scene, it's just an iconic hairstyle. My personal favorite way of doing the victory rolls is to actually do triple rolls. I find that's a very flattering style for my face shape, and it's actually a little bit easier to do for me than a single double roll on this side of the hair. First, you'll want to begin by setting your hair, either by cold setting or hot setting it. For information on how to do that, be sure to check out my first video, which is all about hair setting. Alright, so after you've set your hair, you've taken off the curlers, and you've brushed it out, we're going to begin by taking the center section, you brush it out, and then the next step is kind of the secret to getting that perfect victory roll, and that is back combing or teasing. So you just take your brush and you kind of work it back and forth and then smooth the front. Back combing is great because it adds texture and volume to your hair so that when you go about to rolling it, it just wants to go into that perfect victory roll. So we've back combed the hair, and then you're going to wrap it around 2 fingers and simply curl it in a big roll. And the roll will be kind of cone-shaped, where you have an open side and then the back end will be closed or fairly closed, and it'll be tighter to the head. So after you've got it in the kind of position that you want, you take your bobby pin. For front rolls, I'll use a small bobby pin. And it does take a little bit of practice to work out, holding the roll and pinning it, but once you get it, it's pretty simple. And then you take the bobby pin and you slide it into the hair so that you're securing it to the scalp, but you're kind of hiding the pin. So I always like to do 1 pin in the front, and then I'll come along and do another pin towards the back, which really helps anchor it. So that is your center section of the Triple Roll Delight. You can actually stop there, and you could pull your hair back with pins or put a flower in, but we're not going to stop there today. We're going to keep going. So after you get that first roll where you want it, I'm going to move on to roll 2, section it off. I usually like to take the hair that I'm not going to roll and kind of smooth it out so it doesn't get in the way. And we're going to repeat. We're going to repeat the back combing step and roll it in the same way. So around 2 fingers and using your thumbs. And then you're going to roll it. And for the side roll, I actually like to use a long bobby pin. Gives it a little more anchoring hold on that side for me. Just slide it in so it's hidden. And then I'll take a small bobby pin again and then kind of tuck it in the front so that I anchor it flatter to my head. And again, you kind of want it a little more closed towards the back so that the open ring portion is at the front of your head. And that just leaves the final side. Brush it out so it's nice and smooth. Rough it up with a little back combing. Get it in that nice roll. And then tuck a pin in the front. And then come along and pin it in the back so it's nice and tight. So when you're happy with where the placement is and how secure things feel, then I'll go and give the back a nice brushing so it's good and smooth. Then we go back to my trusty element. Spray it. And if I'm going to leave the back down, I'll spray the back as well. Then comes the fun part, accessories. We have some flowers here. These are from Andy's Eye Candy and Lila Jo. Flowers are great because if there's any spots that don't look so good, you just pop a flower in and nobody knows. You're perfectly accessorized and they have no idea what the back of that looks like. Another fun thing are fruit clips. You can play Carmen Miranda for the day. And I'm going to take this out and actually show you another fabulous 40s accessory, the snood. These are available in a number of styles. The ones that I have with me today are from Orthalia's Attic. She does a great job, sells on Etsy. You can get these in any number of colors, a variety of styles. They are fabulous for when your hair is not behaving or the weather's not good. If it's rainy, my hair will go completely straight. In comes the snood. Alright, to start with, you're going to take a bobby pin. Actually, we're going to position it where you want it to sit on your head. Then you're going to take a bobby pin. You're going to catch one of the little loops and pin it into your roll. And you do this on each side, kind of tucking that up against the roll and then pinning it in. Then you carefully take the net and tuck your hair inside. And then I like to take and kind of fluff the hair out within the net so that it's evenly filling the net. And there you have it. Perfect World War II ready hair. That's great for any weather, any condition, and will be a real head turner. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at jitterbugdoll@yahoo.com, and I will be happy to answer your questions in our next video. Thanks for watching.